In Tech Matters, a progress report on cloud computing in the federal government. The Office of Management and Budget rolled out a cloud-first strategy more than 4 years ago. But a new survey by FierceGovernmentIT and Market Connections pinpoints a few growing pains. For more, I'm joined by Molly B. Walker, Executive Editor of Government at Fierce Markets. Molly, it's no secret government needs more technologists, but this passage surprised me. Only 30% of respondents said they have the right in-house expertise between the IT and procurement staff to effectively buy a cloud service. 60% said they're either unable to acquire a cloud solution, even though they may have the right resources in-house or need outside help. Now, what kind of impact is that having, and are there any simple fixes?
Well, it clearly is having an impact on cloud computing adoption. The issue is that contracting officers are not necessarily IT specialists, especially for something as complex as a cloud computing solution. And IT specialists aren't the best at purchasing. So therein lies the problem. It's not a great combo, but our survey shows that it is a pretty common combination. As for quick fixes, the Obama administration has done a lot to try and bolster the acquisition workforce through training, more guidance, things like that. But there are some concerns that some of the efforts that would possibly pull acquisition workers into sort of a centralized procurement area could separate them further from the IT programs that they're working on, which could be an issue.
Now, nearly 3 in 4 of your respondents said the biggest obstacle to shifting services to the cloud is assessing risk. Explain that.
Well, many would consider risk assessment almost the first step to cloud migration. Understanding what you have is important before you know how you want to protect it and move it to a new technology. So a technology that is maybe public-facing and less sensitive could move to a public commercial cloud. The fact that people don't really know what they have and how to secure it is an issue.
Now, last week, the Government Accountability Office published a report about the cost savings tied to cloud computing and data center consolidation. Here's an excerpt. 24 of the 26 federal agencies participating in OMB's IT reform initiatives reported achieving an estimated total of $3.6 billion in cost savings and avoidances between fiscal years 2011 and 2014. Now, Molly, that's a significant chunk of change. Based on your findings, do you expect that trend to continue?
I do. I think it's hard to deny the cost savings opportunities and the mission capabilities that are afforded by the cloud. However, our survey does show that it is mostly cultural and management operational issues that are really delaying agencies' ability to get on board.
Now, let's get to the elephant in the room here, FedRAMP, the Federal Risk and Authorization Management Program. It's certainly been revolutionary, but federal IT pros have a few gripes. Why?
Well, their main complaint is speed. Most of the authorizations have come through the Joint Authorization Board, which is run by the Homeland Security Department, the Defense Department, and the General Services Administration. This joint board is kind of bogged down, frankly. It's taking them 10 to 12 months to authorize new cloud services, and their goal when FedRAMP began was 6 months. So Matt Goodrich, who's the director of FedRAMP, has openly said that that is not an acceptable timeline, and that's a core focus for them right now. They have some plans in place to speed things up, and hopefully they'll be successful with that.
All right, Molly B. Walker, Executive Editor of Government at Fierce Markets. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.